Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another brand new episode of the Me Nem Podcast, episode 35. I am Soul Brother Number 1, Black Dynamite, also known as Savoy.
I'm Rayan.
And I'm Taryn.
I love it.
I was not prepared.
Every time.
I just want you to know that this is extremely unscripted
This is,
and we don't know.
The Soul Man Savoy Johnson.
I do it all the time.
Well, that was
See,
great.
Soul Man was Rocky Johnson.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's here. I do this.
Oh, boy.
I had to get all creative about it now, too. Shit.
But yes, like I said, welcome to episode 35 of the Me Nem Podcast. We know the names, we know the game, we're here for the fame. Let's do it.
Nice.
And Lego.
Lego. So what's up, y'all? How's everybody doing?
We alright.
Everybody good?
You know,
Fan freaking tasty.
yeah, you know.
Anything interesting this week, y'all? No, nothing? Quiet? Super
All
quiet.
quiet on the Western Front.
Yeah. It's been a pretty mellow week.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nothing to write home about.
True.
Not yet, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Other girls at the party. Oh, Janet.
I had the.
Look straight. We're doing a podcast.
Messing up the podcast.
Look straight, believe
I always want to be starting something. The podcast is beautiful. We should keep it.
I know.
I know. Oh, God. All right. What's going on in the world this week?
I don't know. Spoiler alert. WandaVision.
Yeah, we'll go right to it.
I love the first step.
If y'all haven't watched any of WandaVision yet, this is a spoiler alert. We are
Turn
on episode 8 of
Skip
WandaVision.
to
So
20 minutes right now.
We got one, season finale next Friday.
yeah. So,
It's good. Backstory: the one fight scene I want is gonna happen at the last.
at the very end. Yeah, man.
When is Falcon? When is it? March
March 19th.
19th. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool. All right.
So we got
a few weeks
2 weeks.
Yeah,
2 weeks.
yeah, about 2 weeks.
to decompress and then get ourselves ready again.
And then get right back in and be
Yeah.
like, where this going?
And then
Alright.
we're gonna have to watch WandaVision again because it leads into Spider-Man, and Spider-Man doesn't come out until December.
Oh yeah. Of
Oh,
course,
darn.
yeah.
How disappointing.
No, so I'm just
I know,
saying.
right?
So you
And
gotta
then-
have a refresher course of
And
what's
then
happening.
Doctor Strange is next year.
Yeah, Doctor
We gotta
Strange.
rewatch everything again of this year.
Yeah. It's,
So,
what say you?
what say the people about Black Widow?
Oh shit.
Because I've been waiting for that movie for like 2 years, and then it didn't come out, and then it was supposed to come out, and now it's not coming out, and then they're pushing it back. What is happening?
They want a theatrical release
Because she deserves it.
because yeah.
Well, she does deserve
Yeah,
it, but I
she does.
deserve to see it.
You will, but they're gonna wait until theaters.
Do it for the people.
I get it
Or-
though, but damn,
If theaters are at 15 to 30% capacity,
Oh my God,
They'll
that's
do it.
trash. But
that's not enough. That's
I think they'll do it. If they
Yeah,
if
if
they
they get
open
a
theaters
certain-
across the country and they're 15 to 30% capacity, I think they'll release it.
tickets are gonna. I'm gonna buy mine.
Ticket prices are gonna
That's
go
gonna be
up.
a
Yeah,
fucking-
ticket prices
that
are
would
go
that'd
hell.
be insane. Like midnight showings and stuff. Like that's
Yeah.
not gonna fly anymore.
$200
because that's gonna be insane. Because you can't have as many people in the same area.
Right.
That's crazy.
That's why either the middle's gonna be open, the other two, the whole left, right side, nothing. Just like what auditorium?
don't know,
Yeah,
man.
they have to put in a big auditorium and they have to have a selected amount of seats available. If you come, how many people are in your party, and then they have to space out, and so yeah.
I'm going by myself the first couple times. That shit, I'm going. No way, I'm not trying to coordinate with my friend. How hard that is. Like three. Let's say three of us are going.
For us, it's not hard. But I mean, if you buy all the tickets together, I would assume that they'll be like, okay, so 3 here.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you reserve your seats. So
okay.
these
If
3.
if that's how they're doing it.
Yeah, I'm sure that's how
Because
they're
I feel
doing
like 3 people are like, oh, we're at max. 1 can't come in. What the fuck?
No,
No,
they.
okay.
Yeah.
They're gonna have
It would have to be a thoroughly thought out
Yeah.
process.
I feel like
of-
it's not gonna be. If they does the first months of it, it's gonna be shit.
because you know how before everything shut down, you could go on an app and pick your seats.
Yeah.
I'm sure that's how it's going to continue to be, but
Good.
for more places that want to be open. That way they'll say,
I'm
okay,
still
these
gonna-
are the spots that are available in blue. Everything in orange is
I'm still gonna
not
do
available
AMC.
or already taken, and then you're
Yeah, if AMC
take
opens
your
up,
seats
I'm going to
in gray,
AMC.
and so once you get to those seats that are taken, they go, okay, this is it.
If they're still in business.
I know, right?
AMC
feel like-
gonna be in business because that stock is still that
Is
stock,
it?
it went back up again.
Yeah.
It still hit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know about all the other ones like Pacific Theater. I don't know how well they're doing. The Regency, I don't know how. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't know anything about that, but
Mm-hmm.
AMC I think will be around because that stock is up. So we'll see.
Mm-hmm.
All right, great.
Yeah. Good times, but yeah.
Speaking of stocks, well, not just stocks, but like, I really wish younger people understood the importance of things like long-term and short-term disability insurance and life insurance
Or
and stocks
investments.
and investments and
Investment, yeah.
shit like that. Like, they don't get it.
Or the 401k.
Because, like,
if you get,
I had an opportunity to have a new life insurance plan
Mm-hmm.
for me and her
Mm-hmm.
for like $18 a month.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
wow.
And it was like
Wow.
capped. It's like 100,000 for me, 10,000 for her.
Mm-hmm.
But we had to have 20% enrollment, and we couldn't get it because I don't feel like younger people in like their early 20s to like 30s, or late teens to 30s, understand how important things like that are. Even people who are like married or have kids, like they don't have that stuff, and it's like,
Right.
okay, so what the are they gonna do if something happens to you? Like, I know it's really hard for people to think about, but what
Right.
the are they gonna
Yeah.
do
You
if something
just being-
happens to you?
Just being safe.
But that's the whole point of why people are so upset with our education system and things like that. Like, they're not teaching you in school, like, hey, you guys should think about this stuff
Yeah,
as you get
teaching
older,
you-
long term. Like, there isn't anybody with that information that is like, hey,
Oh, I
let's
never
talk
thought
to
about
you
that.
guys about this. Like, you have to search.
Yeah.
It's out there, but you have to search for it on your own.
So wait, what did y'all learn in life skills? Didn't you take life skills? I took health half a semester, and life skills was the second half of the
I
No,
semester.
never had a
there was no life
There was no
skills.
life skills. for
Well,
us.
I took
For
life
us.
skills, but the only
Or
thing
like
I like
economics,
no. I took
home
economics.
ec, like home ec kind of thing.
No,
like,
that
I
was
had
separate.
home ec in middle school.
No, that was
like,
separate.
there was no.
I had no
didn't
econ
take-
in
There
high
was no
school.
life skills.
Yeah, there was no life skills class at all.
I
we
took
were-
life skills, and the only thing I recall learning is how to write a check. That's
No,
literally
never
the
did
only
that,
thing
never did
I
that.
recall learning.
Oh, so you know.
Only time I
that.
learned anything outside when
in
I went
school.
to West Valley Occupational Center and I
Mm-hmm.
mechanic cars, anything like hands on. I did that, but never in high school, like nothing like that.
Yeah, they didn't teach us.
They teach how to
we didn't have
bake
classes
or
like
how to
that.
cook. How to cook for yourself and shit.
I had foods.
I don't
We
even.
cooked.
I don't
Oh
even-
yeah, but like actual like cook, not just
Yeah,
like
I don't-
I'll heat this
Home
up.
ec was like
Never had home ec.
I had
Yeah.
home ec, but it was nothing. We like didn't do it. Like, we watched movies every single day.
Right.
Wow.
Which when they should have
What was
been
that for
telling
us?
you, like, hey, babies need diapers, and here's how to sew,
Right.
and like
Yeah, right.
Yeah, no, I don't recall having a home ec class.
Never had a home ec class.
I had skills, home ec.
Foods.
Foods?
I'm messing up home ec with homeroom.
Drugs,
health,
money.
health, nutrition.
No, we had
Only
health.
God knows which entertainer.
We had health. We had
Hell was just like, here's a condom. You figure it out.
Really?
Do it or
That
not
was
to
one
do-
of my,
That was it.
I think, probably most informative classes
oh no.
when it came to actual health.
Hormones is running down.
Health was. I liked health. Health was.
Health was cool. Yeah.
Yeah,
It was.
Except when they talked about like the diseases and shit, and like showing you pictures and shit. I was like, oh,
He was like,
man.
That's why they do that.
That shit was disgusting.
And someone goes like, "You want to?"
Some of y'all need Jesus.
Aw.
Yeah, you get
I
the,
know, but-
you get the picture. Goes, some girl wants to get what she was like. Did you see this picture? I
Right.
want that.
Yeah, you don't want that.
Do you want this?
I'm gonna deter you from it. Stop it.
Yeah, crazy.
That's how I'm gonna get my kids. I'm just kidding.
Good times.
Oh man,
But yeah, I had nothing like that.
that was quite the tangent we just went on.
I mentioned something. We were watching TV yesterday, and you know the Teen Mom,
Oh, uh-huh.
Yeah, like 16 and pregnant.
the
then-
commercials that come on.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh.
Why do they still have children?
Because they ain't
like they have a kid and they're teenagers.
Because the show's paying them.
And then the kid gets like 3 or 4, and they're like, "Let's have another one." And you're like, "What? You're not even 25 yet."
Because of the show wants them more kids.
I don't understand.
Yeah, and it's like, well, now they're getting paid from the show, so them being broke and worrying about having a kid.
Be not broke and educate yourself on how to prevent yourself.
That's not how reality TV works, Taryn.
That's not how people work.
That doesn't make good reality TV.
No, it doesn't.
No, to be responsible.
To be responsible.
We had this one baby.
Reality TV means irresponsibility.
Right? We were on season 1 and we had the baby. We're on season 10. This baby is 10 and has no siblings. That would be responsible.
Yes.
That would be me.
But they're not responsible.
But then you broke.
It doesn't make for good TV.
I am not broke, FYI.
If you're on that, you would be.
Oh, because it wouldn't be popular?
It wouldn't be popular.
I wouldn't still have a show. Is that what you're telling me? That's what you're telling me?
You could be a fan favorite. We have to replace her. Yeah. She not having no babies. I don't know what's happening.
We need
she want to be all fiscally responsible.
Can we at least get her to have a pretend baby in here?
Can we
bring the Jello.
Can we get some adoptees in here?
We can buy one of the
all the colors.
One of those dolls that cries on its own.
Bring all the different color babies.
See, I did that for health.
You did what?
For extra credit, brought one of those fucking dolls home that cries.
Oh shit!
And you have to there's different keys. One's for feeding, one's for changing the diaper or whatever, and you have to put the key in the back and hold it until the baby stops.
Crying?
No,
that was not a thing.
Oh my god, it was miserable.
My first one, something like that, was Tamagotchi. That was my first one. Killed it every time.
They didn't walk around with flower babies?
No,
we did that too. That was
fuck's a flower baby.
No,
it's a sack of flour, and you dress it, and if it breaks, and the flower comes out
that's like the egg.
You fail.
Yeah. But no, that was on TV. That wasn't in my real
they
life.
did that in real life.
Not around these here parts.
Yeah, not around this place.
I'm glad none of y'all have kids. No, I'm just kidding. Ain't nobody teach these men how to have children. I think the only thing I would like them to teach auditionally is, and I don't know how they would work this in because this is a psychology thing, is that it's okay for men to have emotions. Because I think it's really effed up that society's like, why are you a crying man?
Because you're soft. Yeah.
There's that karate and inspirational teacher. I don't know where he is. I want to say he's in Alabama or Indiana or something. And he's an older African American gentleman, and he motivates these kids and lets them know when they're scared, or it's okay to feel pain.
Yeah, why are you crying?
Yeah, and the kid's trying to hit the board.
He's like, it's all right. You're gonna go through pain, but you got to keep going through.
His whole page is full of stuff like that. It's crazy.
Awesome.
But anyways, I digress.
Inspirational.
That's my goal. I want to be inspirational.
We're inspiring people right now.
Yeah.
I inspire people every day.
And you don't even know it.
That's what my IG is for.
I hope so.
What'd you say?
That's what my IG is for.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's what your IG is for?
Yeah, that's what my IG is for.
Your IG is a fucking snooze fest.
No, people love that shit.
It's a fucking snooze fest, okay?
Please.
Fucking
that shit's
snooze
amazing.
fest.
I met so many people.
Hey, let him do his thing.
I know, right? Freaking hate over here.
I love picking on him.
I know. Ever since Taryn threw her own insult to herself, she's just hating ever since.
Oh. She's like, well, I can't say terrible things to myself anymore. Let me say terrible things to you.
I say terrible shit to Ray all the time.
That's true.
But it's not I don't know. I don't take his manhood or degrade him.
For someone who's not
and I'm not racist towards him, so I mean it's all right.
For a person who's not sponsored at all.
Fuck you and your third ball.
I'm talking about my third ball. I'm talking about my personal life.
Don't say like a medical condition. Might be
cancer.
Might be cancer.
Don't know if it's benign or malignant.
It's the same difference, no man. Oh yeah, for someone who's not sponsored and the amount of followers I have, shit, I've earned it. Honestly.
I mean, I guess. I'll give him that.
I give myself that. I don't give a fuck who gives it to me. So, but I digress.
That's the best part of this podcast is me picking on Ray.
Oh my god.
Come on.
I pick on her.
I was like, give it to me.
I pick on her a lot on the podcast as well. Ever since her O-Town thing, I lost my shit.
They don't pick on me. They just annoy the fuck out of me.
That's my
Same difference.
Same difference. that
He says pick, you say no. Same difference.
That old town one, the lost our mind.
The effect is still there, no matter how you call it.
It's like vibranium. Ting, 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 ting.
Mm-hmm.
Bounces right off, baby.
Polio ting ting. Well, see,
Oh my God. I have to say this out loud.
Wow.
Well, better you than me.
What happened?
There was a commercial.
There was a Shriners. Was it a Shriners hospital
I don't
commercial?
remember. No, because that's for kids, and it wasn't a kid.
What was it?
It was a man, but anyways.
Yeah, I don't know what the commercial
I think it was for like a
Was it like the
diabetes or medical condition? I don't know. But this guy had.
I think it was like not like a Paralympics thing, but it was something along those lines because they were showing people with physical disabilities doing things. Like there was a girl that had like one leg and she was swimming.
Oh yeah,
so
yeah.
it was stuff like that.
He had the athletic running
those ones
legs,
that,
the ones that
that bent you.
Yeah.
And he looks over at me, and I look over him, and I was like, he's like, ting, ting, ting. He's like, do I gotta say it? And I was like, you don't even have to say it. And I started laughing so hard, and then
hey,
I waited. I counted 10, and I was like, Paul little ting ting.
I was like, I'm not gonna say it out loud, but I just wanted to know that you know.
Wow. That I was thinking it.
And she was cracking up. Yeah.
Oh God, it was so funny.
He had the baby boomerangs. He had the bent back paper.
Oh my God.
He was hauling ass though.
He was. He was all muscular.
Yeah.
Your legs tired? His legs ain't tired.
His legs ain't tired.
Yeah, that shit was crazy.
If I was here seeing that, I would have said everything.
Oh my God, it was so
Yeah,
funny
I
because he
was
looks
like,
at
I'm
me.
not
He looks
doing
at me
it.
and he's like, "I just want you to know." And I was like,
I just want you to see what I'm seeing, and I know you think
we on the same page, right?
Exactly, we're on the same page, and I can move on. So there's no need for me to say it. Yeah. There's no need to say it, but you know.
All right. And I was like, "We are terrible people."
I was like, well, if I say it out loud, I'm going to hell, so I'm not going to say it out loud.
That's what he said.
I'll say it for you. I'm already going to hell, so it's all good. Driving the damn bus. Get on board.
I knew you were gonna say that.
It's a fun bus ride.
I said, well, I'm not going down with you, so I didn't say it out loud. I kept it to myself. Jesus, he know my heart.
He also know your mind too.
Hey, but see, I didn't say it out loud, Jesus. You know I didn't say it out loud.
Cause I don't mean no harm.
Right? See?
It's not like the guy on TV can hear you.
You don't know. Maybe that's why he
line.
turned the corner so quick on him. I heard you.
That's how you get up to the you get up to the pearly gates. She looks at you and went.
I remember back in 2021 you was thinking that bullshit you was thinking. Back in the line, sir.
Damn it. God.
Damn, I knew I should have called the head. Shit.
You're being held. What is it? Get your ass in purgatory.
Oh my God.
Okay, jeez, I know what I was thinking though, but come on, let me in.
Right? You just gonna let me float here, really? Just use up all my anytime minutes, just anytime.
Hey, buddy, guess who's dead? Get over here. Float over here.
All right.
That's no more.
All right, so let's get these drinks going, and then we can get into our topic
It's
of the day.
on and popping.
Of the Topik.
That was your Chris Brown?
You didn't like it?
No, I just
I dug it.
I
mean, it wasn't my best work.
I
but
enjoyed your rendition. I was like, that's what you doing with it.
I wish I could just like
Is that what we're doing now?
belt out like singing phrases and like people just go, "Damn, that sounds great!" Like he did when we were on that audition. That was insane.
Oh, right.
I was like, "How did you just do that?" I would have been like, "Hold on, I got to start from the beginning of the song. I got to work my way up there."
Well, because when we talked about it before he came on, they were like, "If anyone says it's you," so I was like, "Okay, I gotta mentally prepare." So,
Yeah.
So you meant you?
so
Look at you,
Because
responsible.
you know we said like we're gonna go look at him,
look
so
at
might
me.
as
Well,
well.
we were,
Yeah,
and we
that's what I'm saying.
did.
and
So
so
he
I
was
was like,
like,
well, I can't start off slow. I gotta jump right in. I gotta get
Right.
that shit. So
Can't start at the beginning.
splash, jump right in. I didn't know if you
Ah,
realized
you said
That's your swim cap?
that was
The cap.
that was a swim cap.
I didn't at first, but
No, I got what you
all
said.
right. Well, cheers to Savoy's many talents.
Hey.
Cheers, y'all.
Man, that guy loved us.
Oh yeah, kick it.
Probably actually didn't, but
Whatever though. We're gonna
Kind of did. Got us on.
I kind of knew who. I still feel like I knew who he
right?
was, but
because he
Right?
was saying stuff like, "Oh, we might have." And people,
we
might have crossed paths.
I've been to Dark Horse.
Yeah, he was like,
Yeah.
"I've been here and I've been there and I've done this." We're like,
and he was talking about Alyssa, who's fucking. She can sing her ass off. First of all, and second of all, she's hilarious.
Yeah.
She worked at Sardo's, but she.
Oh yeah,
left
she knew.
before I got
she
there.
knew. Yeah, she knew.
I knew who he was talking about.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, so we probably crossed paths. You know.
Yeah, I've probably seen him before, but I don't know who he was.
Yeah.
But anyways,
Anyway,
what are we doing tonight?
what's up? What he's doing?
All right, so I figured I would hit y'all over the head with some interesting facts, some did you knows, if you will.
Some DYKs.
Some tidbits.
Yeah, you
The
know.
more you know.
Dun, dun, dun,
Yeah,
dun.
so I would say some of these
Rainbow.
these interesting tidbits and see how if you guys knew.
So I'm trying to
That
reading
Reading
rainbow goes
Rainbow.
in my head.
That just reminds me of that mix with the DMX.
Oh shit! Yeah, remember?
Didn't I remember? I played
Yeah,
that
you
for
played
you?
it for me. I was
When it
laughing.
when it's the Reading Rainbow and have the DMX.
Oh, yeah. I was like, huh?
Take
remember.
a look. Yeah,
Yeah.
Reading Rainbow. Here we go. Yeah.
Yeah. I was like, huh?
I was gonna
Very
say,
forgettable.
I was
Very
gonna say it, but
hilarious.
it's a lot of
No,
N
I remember
words,
that.
and I
That
didn't
shit
feel
was
like
funny.
doing
That
that.
shit
But
was funny.
that shit is hilarious.
Not
So-
M words.
But yeah, so all right, so yeah, I'm gonna hit y'all with a couple of interesting tidbits and
Show
see
you
if,
right.
if you've heard of these or how you feel now that you know this.
Mm-hmm.
All right, y'all ready?
Mm-hmm. Wait. How do I know these are facts?
Because I'm telling you that fact. Hashtag facts.
You know that shit don't work for me, but I digress.
Hey, you
For the
fact
sake-
checkers out there.
For the
Go
sake
ahead.
of the argument?
For the sake of the podcast, sake of argument.
You done research?
Yes.
Hashtag facts.
I'm sure he has.
I did the research off camera, so just know that what I'm saying is stuff that you could look up yourselves.
Yourselves?
Yeah, yourselves.
Yourselves?
Yourselves.
Them
You
se-
many selves?
them seals.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't know who I'm talking to. You can have
I'ma shut up
25
now.
personalities. Yourselves.
All right.
Yourselves or yourselves, whichever one is applicable to you. All right, so the first one is, did you know being forgetful is not only normal, it makes you smarter. The main function of memory is to improve decision making, and forgetting irrelevant details helps you to be more intelligent and make informed decisions.
How am
That
I
ma- that
not a
makes-
fucking genius?
That makes sense.
She's like, I don't remember shit.
I don't remember shit.
That makes sense.
You know what's funny is I used to remember a lot of stuff, and now I felt like it was old age, but it's not. It's like I read more. I only absorb what I feel like I need to absorb, but I
And-
still feel like I should be a fucking genius right now if that's the case.
Yeah, I kind of like now like dropped a lot of irrelevant like shit that I used to know. Like I don't care about this anymore. You know what I mean? So just
So the
yeah,
long-term memory people are down there sucking it out up into down into the what is that? The pit where everything dissolves and goes away. No, nothing. No.
Maybe.
it could be.
What's the pit that dissolves and
The,
goes
mo-
away?
the movie,
What movie?
Inside Out.
I never saw
I
Inside
never saw
Out. I
Inside
never saw
Out.
Inside
Oh
Out.
my god!
I never
Well,
saw it.
I know what I'm forcefully making these two
Oh,
watch.
God damn it.
So, anyways,
Well, I only know
never
about,
saw
I
it.
know the
It's
red one about
basically-
anger. That's all I cared about.
it's about your emotions
yeah,
and
I know the
Yeah.
premise, but I
okay,
never.
but
yeah.
they go in there
Mhm.
and they end up getting lost or whatever. And she's like, "We're in long-term memory," and there's these like little workers in hard hats down there, and like every memory is like it looks like it's a ball and it's a color and it looks like a marble, and there's little worker guys down there, and when they turn like grayish, they go through and they like suck them up because they're not relevant anymore, and they end up in the pit and they dissolve, so like they're not in your memory
Oh.
anymore. I was like, oh, so it's like going down there, sucking them all up and getting rid of them. Like,
now
Hey,
I
Inside Out
get it.
fans, you would
Now
get
they
that. We
fucking
did
get
it.
it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what happens. It did that.
Uh-huh.
okay,
Boom.
well, that didn't hit. That's the
Right in
last
front
time
of
I'm
your
doing
Pixar
that.
movie.
Yeah, that's
If you've seen Inside Out or you have children and you've seen the movie, you know exactly what I'm talking
Oh, the
about.
dogs and
cheerings.
cats, cheerings and babies,
Children.
adults and in
And,
between.
and actually, if you haven't seen that movie,
It's on Disney Plus.
it's
Of course
crazy
it is.
how it actually teaches you some of the things about the brain. Like they go through this thing where it shows you how you go from like
Didn't she grow?
flat images to like 3D images and stuff like that.
Bless
Bless
you.
you.
Sorry.
But
It's allergy season.
Yeah, but didn't she grow up in them? Like she started as an adolescent and then with
They show you memories
Yeah.
from that, but
Need to check it out. Adolescent.
yeah. But I think
But she was
they're gonna make a 2, I
You
believe.
could have said a kid. He said adolescent.
Word of the day, adolescent.
adolescents.
This guy, you've been
Sabes
reading.
que?
I see.
I know, right? I have been.
He's been reading. But I digress.
No, that's cool. Yeah.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
That's cool.
It's not cool because I should be a fucking genius.
I'll tell you
Who
about
says
that.
you
He
not a
used to
genius?
tell me
You're
the
not.
same thing. Like he's like, yeah, remember when I told you? I can't even. I mean,
Maybe you deem it irrelevant, and they just
Yeah.
well, but that's
yeah.
not,
Think about that.
well, that makes me feel
Dissolved it.
bad then because you'll be like, well,
Vicious
don't you
ass
remember I
koala
told
bear,
you?
know?
You'll be like, yeah, don't you remember we saw, or don't you remember I told you? And I'm like, oh fuck.
Like, no.
And at least I'm honest.
Yeah,
Can you say it
yeah.
again? Like,
That's just,
but I feel
Michelle's
bad
the same
at
way.
that
It's
point.
like, remember I told you? Like, no, I was like, fine, whatever. But it's something important to kind of look.
I mean, I remember important things.
Yeah, it might give you like weird trivia facts or some bullshit. I get, yeah, you're not gonna listen to
I'm
it.
really bad with dates, though.
I'm bad with names. I remember faces well, but I suck with names. Like, remember that one guy? I was like, no. Show me a picture and I can tell you what his name is.
I'm bad. That's me. I'm good with faces.
Yeah,
I'm bad at names, so
yeah.
I have to hear the name
I have to, yeah.
twice so
Oh,
I can
yeah,
lock
we
it in.
talked about that,
Yeah.
How I see it is like, if you didn't make some sort of like, not like a big impact in my life, but if I didn't see you enough times,
Or something significant or conversation didn't happen with
Yeah,
that
right?
person, you're like,
or
what
like
was
I
their
didn't,
name? Huh?
yeah, I'm like,
What did it say? Huh?
I'd be like, I don't know who the fuck you is. I'm at the age where I used to be like, oh yeah, I remember you, and I'm just lying off my ass. But now I don't like, I don't know you. Sorry.
Because
That's me, yeah.
if you lie, like I learned the hard way, if you lie, you're like, yeah, and then they'll mention something, and you're
I'm
like,
like, nope.
huh?
You gotta keep going.
I can't
Yeah.
build a lie on top of a lie.
Yeah,
I
I
can do
guess.
one single lie. I can barely do the one single lie, actually.
Yeah, I
You,
went to the
you,
bushes.
So,
can't,
like-
you can't hex the lie. You can't
hex the
spread it
lie.
out for
You were-
miles and miles and
Like
miles.
Wanda? No, I cannot.
You were going to somebody's bushes and see him laying down there. The 3D image of me. I was at home.
You got Scarlet Witch that bitch.
All right.
I can't.
Oh, I
I'm working on
I
it.
thought you want to be a mutant.
I'm working
She
on
wants
it.
chaos magic.
I was
That's
saying
what she
use your
wants.
chaos magic
Use
to
your
be a
chaos-
I
nexus
want
being.
chaos magic and telepathy.
Yeah.
And telekinesis. She was all
no,
that.
no. I want to be a
You want,
telepath.
you want to tell? You want to read
I want
people's
to go like
thoughts?
this,
Oh, we watched.
Listen,
and then make you not even see me.
We watched.
Or-
That's like
we
Jedi
watched
mind trick.
X-Men
First class,
That's the
finally.
only one she hadn't seen. So cause we like watched them backwards
Uh-huh.
for her. So we saw Dark Phoenix in the theater
Oh,
when it was
God.
open.
And then we
And
went
then we watched
backwards.
the
I saw it on
Apocalypse,
Disney Plus. I'm like,
Disney's
I can
back.
see why this movie sucked.
I didn't think it. I
It
mean,
wasn't
it
that-
wasn't that great, but
Yeah.
Yeah. But I
they
was
get
like-
progressively better.
Yeah.
So it's like we watched it from the best back down to. But anyway.
Yeah, first class was good.
All right.
what else?
Next one. If you want to know whether a diamond is real, breathe on it.
Breathe on it.
Diamonds are very efficient heat conductors, so the fog from your breath will disappear almost immediately if it is real. If the
Ah.
fog sticks around for a few seconds before clearing up, the rock is probably fake.
Okay, you
That's
do
good to know.
realize
That's
you
good.
just pissed off a lot of men, right?
Happens.
Because all the women are gonna go like this.
You're like, you got my diamond? Let me make sure.
Hey,
They're gonna like hallelujah.
hey, if you got it from a reputable source, you should be all right. And if that does happen,
I'll be like,
you
"Where's
can
my?"
take it back to the place and be like, yo, this diamond ain't real. How? Look at this cloud.
Look how foggy
You
this
see
bitch
this
is.
foggy ass diamond in here?
Fake.
This shit ain't real. I need VVS. See?
VVS.
Yes. You know, like they changed the diamonds by. So they grade diamonds. So VVS is very, very slight.
Don't you remember?
And then include.
Don't you remember when I got the? So I bought an extra chain for my necklace because I had broken it a while back, and I got it from, I think it was like Hillsberg Diamonds or whatever.
Yes.
And they sent me this catalog now. Well, I was going through it, and I was like, I don't know the difference between a $600 diamond and a $6,000 diamond, but but no, really, I really don't. But
It's just
that's
Yeah,
why he
you're
said
like-
VVS. I'm like,
a diamond.
I don't know the difference. Oh.
But
Okay.
if it's foggy out this bitch, I know it ain't real. I know I gotta take this back.
Yeah, she's like,
Well, yeah, that's the
Okay, we're
good. Somebody who's like, so it's like VVS and then VS and then there's like S1 and so like or S not S1 SI.
Oh, that's the grade of the
that's
diamond.
the grade of the diamond.
Oh, I was like, huh.
I
So
didn't.
slight-
I
so-
didn't know that. That's cool.
So like because like impurities, imperfections.
Right. I
so
know
yeah.
that,
So
but I mean,
that's
you
all.
can't,
But it's still
you
a fucking
can't see
diamond.
those unless you have the thing.
Yeah. So
like, I don't understand what
Yeah,
the
you-
point is.
what's this diamond? It's SI. I don't give a fuck. Give it here. She can't see that.
Is it real? Give it to me. Like,
Yeah.
I don't care.
As long as it's real, I don't care what it look like on the inside. You can't
That's
see
what I
it.
think. Have
If
you
you
ever
go-
bought a ring?
Yes.
You have?
Yeah.
Oh, like an engagement ring? I'm only
It-
asking
it
you
was-
because I already know his answer.
It was leading to it, but then I changed it back to just like a promise ring.
Oh,
Yeah.
I don't know about that promise ring thing, but anyways, what else you got over there? I'm gonna change the subject. People can hate me.
Oh well, I told you about this one earlier.
I probably forgot.
Genius. Fucking genius.
Okay.
Someone give me a diamond.
Justin be like, man, this shit ain't real.
Everybody,
Look at it.
wait,
Give me those earrings.
I know, right?
just to break your concept.
Actually,
Hot breath.
they're supposed to be, but give me those
Oh,
earrings.
that's
You gonna breathe in his ear now?
I bought them. That's why I'm like, hold on, let me touch. Wait, baby, you can't see that.
Hold on before you see earrings, real quick.
Real quick.
See, what happened was
You didn't breathe on him, did you?
So you sure? Okay,
These are
so
real.
what happened
Okay,
here?
see what happened was.
Basically, I breathed on him.
I
and
breathe out of
popped
it.
motherfucker.
The cloud is still in there.
I breathe on it like San Francisco Bay. It's Humboldt County. It's
It's
like
like
shit.
it's like
Oh my
it's like
God.
Silent Hill in these earrings.
oh my god.
It's Walking Dead up in this bitch.
Fog just rolling in.
Oh,
These-
God. All right.
Okay.
This coastline. Okay.
Need a lighthouse for these fucking.
Coastal fog. Foghorn. Oh my god.
Okay. Did you know when your eyes move, your eardrums do too? Nobody knows exactly why, but it does indicate that the information we take in through sight and sound has a much closer relationship than previously thought.
So moving my eyes and
So
I don't
when
know.
your- So when your eye, well, you're not gonna
Well,
feel
yeah.
your eardrum.
You can
move,
if you
but
do that thing where, you know how you do that
Oh,
thing
when
where you
you're
try to
yawning,
pop your
when you
ears?
yawn, like
If you
in
push
it.
out, if you put pressure to push out and move your eyes,
Yeah.
you can kind of feel your eardrums
oh yeah,
move.
because when you like hold your nose, you blow out.
You
yeah.
can feel it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I just did
I
that.
didn't know
I
that.
literally just figured that
Yeah.
out right this second. But
Well, I know it moves when I did that, but I was like, so I move my eyes every time. So just like it's moving as. Oh, okay,
Yeah.
cool.
with that being
yeah.
said, if you're watching TV, you think you're like staring. A lot of people think you're staring like directly at the screen, but you're not. Your
Yeah.
eyes do this thing called saccades, where they like scan the
Oh, yeah.
whole
Mhm.
screen, but it's like constant.
Right.
Yeah.
So people don't understand like why, you know, if you work at a computer all day or whatever, even if you're typing, you're looking at like one screen, and
Mhm.
it's not like your eyes are everything's
Or-
constantly
right.
moving. If your eyes are moving constantly, then your eardrums are moving constantly. It's exhausting.
Isn't that the same thing when words are scrambled and you only see the first and last letter,
And you
and you can read it if it's backwards? It's
that's
still,
a.
right.
Yeah,
I
that's-
mean, yes, but that's a literacy
Okay.
thing,
Right.
like a comprehension.
Mhm.
Yeah, because
In
like
your
your
brain.
mind, like
Yeah.
you see the first and last, and it scrambles in your.
as long as the first and the last letter
Are
are
the
where they're
same.
supposed to
Yeah.
be,
Yeah.
the stuff in the middle you can read.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, because I've seen people do it with
Sometimes the
numbers.
whole word can be backwards though, and you
Yeah.
can still read it because that's how people can still do a word search.
Oh,
because you
right.
can find the word backwards.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
you can. It's only because you can read the word backwards,
Right, right.
not like pronounce it backwards,
Yeah.
but
Yeah.
like
No, I got
read
you,
it
yeah.
and know that that's the word backwards. It's really weird. But
Yeah,
anyway.
because see that's genius level. If you can read this when they mix it with numbers and letters, I'm like, I
No,
can read
that's-
this. I don't think
it's-
I'm a fucking
it's a-
genius, but I can read
there's
this.
a word for it,
But I
but
know
I
some
forgot
shit.
what it's called.
If you can't read it, you stupid. No, I don't know.
No.
This guy.
Could be.
All right. 1 in 5 people can hear flashes of light. This is a form of synesthesia where 2 or more sensory experiences are cross-wired, much like seeing colors when you hear certain musical notes or hearing notes when you see flashing lights. It's also more common in trained musicians and might account for the appeal of having strobe lights at raves. Now, I can attest to this because when I hear songs, I can associate a color to it.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That is the Is it one color or is it sometimes multiple colors?
It'll be multiple colors if the key changes.
That's crazy. But that attests to the auras you see and your own chakra. I know this is going to go. I'm not even going to
No,
go into
let's
that.
take it there.
But
I'm with you with that.
but for him, so like when what happens is the 7 chakras when you go when you need to align a specific one.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm not a professional in this. I'm at beginner stages, but you're supposed to picture the color. And so but you're supposed to picture the color in motion. So like it makes sense to me that like when you hear a song, what you feel, like the sensations of the song, you can associate that to a color because when you're chakra and you're supposed to associate that feeling to a color, you can associate a color to a feeling from a song because you can feel the song.
Oh, okay.
Not necessarily emotionally,
Right,
but
right.
like the
No.
bass and
Yeah,
the stuff like that.
okay.
So I see the appeal.
I see what you're saying.
So I
Mine
see the
is
appeal for
emotion. If I hear a certain note, a certain
Oh, to
emotion,
make you feel.
it makes me feel.
Yeah.
that's me. When people sing,
Yeah,
like
and you
when
get
you're
like-
watching a show
Mm-hmm.
and we don't really do that, but like we were watching The Masked Singer and
Yeah,
shit like that,
and
and
people
Leanne,
sing.
people didn't know it was Leanne Rhymes, and I right out the bat
Uh-huh.
knew
Oh,
it was
yeah.
Leanne Rhymes,
Yeah.
and I had the fucking
The
chills
goose-
because she was
yeah.
singing
Yeah.
so well.
Yeah.
That's the shit that gets to me.
Some
Yeah,
guy on
when people
YouTube broke down the Hamilton songs, certain keys that make you like. When I heard "Burn,"
That gives you, yeah.
I
Okay.
cried.
That's why
And he
it's
played-
in that key.
Yeah.
Look at you're
Right.
tearing up
Yeah,
right now.
Just thinking about
Yeah.
it. Yeah. And it's just like that when he did like the musical notes, and when you hear it and then you hear it over and then you hear the singing, you're just like it gives you an emotion. So I feel like lately I've been like a slight empath because I see not aura but emotions. Like I feel like ever since
Right, yeah.
It's around my house I feel different things and it's weird.
Well, see, that's how I am.
But it's not
like
fear.
I had to,
It's just like
it's just
something-
whatever the
some-
mood is and
yeah.
like
Right.
happening. I had
Yeah.
to tell some of my coworkers, like I had to explain to them, like I don't have an attitude because of this. I have an attitude because I'm absorbing
Yeah.
the feelings that I feel around me, and it's hard for me as an empath to decipher whether those are my actual feelings or I'm getting those
Yeah.
vibes from you.
vibes, yeah.
And
right,
so
right.
I'm at. I've actually been doing a lot of research and reading and meditating and stuff and learning which ones are mine and how to not deflect the ones that are theirs,
Or how to tell the difference.
but not take ownership for like
Yeah.
emotions that
Right.
are mine,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
and
yeah.
like
that's-
push them away.
that's
So
more-
I
that's
mean,
more-
it's crazy.
Yeah.
That's the reason why I'm interested about the paranormal. Like, if I feel like I'm a slight empath, will I go to a place and like feel?
That's why I would never go to that kind of.
Because
a
I'm
place
interested.
like that.
Yeah,
It's
because
not
you would
a.
probably do the same.
It's not a scary. It's more an intrigue. Like wow, you know what I mean?
But I would be scared that I would feel
Probably.
the
Yeah.
terror or the pain
Yeah.
that somebody had to go through.
I think that
and
was-
that's why I won't do it.
That's the
because
reason-
I can feel all of that stuff. That's why I won't do it.
Remember the last pod? I came up with that. Would you rather question? Would you feel certain objects? That's why I said yes to that.
Oh, to
Touch a
touch
certain
an
object,
object
know
and
the
know
history.
the
know the
history
history
and
of
stuff
it.
like
That's why
that.
I feel-
That's why I couldn't. That's
Right.
another reason I couldn't do it.
I said that. I said yes to that.
Oh my god,
I would.
I don't know.
That's
if
what reminds because when I watched the movie like The Crow, and as
I don't
much
know
as
if I
that
could handle
hurts,
that.
as much as that hurts, and if for some odd reason, I would be cool with that.
Yeah.
So yeah,
colors though,
that's crazy. That's
like
really cool.
hearing colors, so you can associate certain songs and is it certain songs or certain like keys or notes or because like we said, obviously you are attuned to that the certain keys or certain feelings.
I mean, pretty much any song I hear,
You can-
that's the first thing that happens. Like when I hear the song playing, the first thing I hear or
Is it-
imagine is the color.
is the
so
color?
if I give you a song that you know very well, would you know the color?
If you told me the song
Okay.
right
And he
now,
heard the
and
song?
your
if I heard the song,
your fuel song, what color comes up when you hear hemorrhage?
when I hear hemorrhage,
Yeah. Would you know it off the top? Like if I like a random
yeah,
name.
it'd be blue.
Oh, cool.
Now, do you associate those colors with like certain emotions. So it's
Yeah,
like
do you think
red
blue's, like-
rage is blue like depression, like
Or blue's,
you
like,
know what I'm saying?
happy,
or is
or-
it just like
or just a color?
A color.
Yeah.
Because I don't.
Sometimes it's like you can when you feel like the emotion of the song or like even like the emotion of the notes, then it'll give you that. But
Right.
usually like right off, like because it can change too.
Mm-hmm.
But like right off the bat, like I can have a color, boom, okay, it'll be this when I
Well,
hear it. And
the
then-
reason I
That's
ask is
terrifying.
that
It's like a
when
fucking
it's
banshee.
like-
It's a fucking banshee out there.
So
oh, we watched X-Men's First Class Banshee.
Banshee, there you go. The reason I ask is because if you know what color a song is and that specific color is like associated with like an emotion, like let's say blue is sadness for the sake of the argument or whatever, do you turn on a song, get blue out of that song and be like, oh, I'm not in the mood for that, and like change the song? Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
oh, okay.
because for me, if that's the association, I'd be like, fuck, these are all the blue songs. I gotta like, like, no, I'm serious. Like, I know that sounds like I'm making fun of him, but I'm not. Like, I'm dead serious.
No.
It's just like the song.
No. I never listen or not listen to a song when it comes on because of the color it's associated with. No, I just
Just have that, and then you're like, can enjoy the song.
yeah.
It's just
Yeah,
for
it
me.
doesn't change how I enjoy or don't enjoy the song, the color.
All right. I
So,
guess
but-
that was my
no,
overall
the,
question.
the color doesn't elicit the emotion. The emotion and the color for me are different.
Uh-huh.
Right.
So yeah.
Mine's generic when it comes to like if I listen to heavy metal music.
Hmm.
It's
See, me thinking about heavy metal right now, I
black.
yeah, I feel gray, black, and
I
white.
feel blue.
No, stomp. No,
Yeah,
I know when I hear
saying
it,
heavy metal
it's,
just gives me black, white, and
it's-
gray. That's all. That's
Well, I mean,
like
it's-
right off the top.
it's a rage for me, but it's a good rage. Like it's my
But I don't-
outlet.
Is it like
Yeah.
red rage or like black rage?
It's like red rage.
But see,
Yeah.
I don't listen to enough, so I wouldn't. I'd have to like actually
Is that
sit
why?
and listen to
Is that
them.
maybe why it's black and doesn't have an associated color because you don't really listen?
That's
to
probably why.
Yeah, but mine is.
I'd have to
it-
listen to like a couple to get that.
to get a color.
Yeah.
Yeah, mine would be red. It's my outlet. Like I can't cuss as much as I want because people are like nah, you know. So I'm just like I'll just let the heavy metal music do it.
Hey.
It's like my outlet.
Hey, I mean, sometimes.
Yeah. How are we gonna get your
And
shit
'cause they're
off?
yelling is
I
like-
said
this
some
is
not
the-
nice stuff at work, and it was an open platform, and
Oh yeah, they say it's an old platform. My ass,
I know, right?
lying motherfuckers.
I was like,
Right?
and then
no
like,
repercussions here. There's repercussions here.
and then I apologized. I was like, I'm sorry, guys. I've been like waiting to let that out for a little bit. I'll tell you what it is after, but and my superior goes, "Hey, it's fine." But next time you say it, and every time after that, you gotta put the money in the jar. And I was like, "What is this? A swear jar?"
They're like, it's fine. No, it's fine. It's fine.
But you know how like you say something and everybody's thinking it.
Yeah.
That's exactly what
I
it
would
was.
say it.
Oh, okay.
And they're just like, "Oh, fucking."
Like, I would-
Taryn,
I-
but like
I
we're
would
all
scan-
thinking that.
I would scan the room, but like, you know, these bitches gonna say it. I'll fucking do it.
These motherfuckers.
They all knew. They all felt the same way, and they were like, "I know, right?"
You just
I was
wanted me
like,
to.
I'm sorry,
I'm saying what
guys.
y'all
They're like,
thinking.
it's fine.
Cause y'all a bunch of bit. No, I'm sorry.
It was funny. They're like, "Yeah, well, we've all been thinking the same fucking thing." So, but anyways,
I'm just full of anger and rage.
That's crazy.
Let's just say that.
That's probably why heavy
Colors with
metal
music.
works so well
Yes, it
for you
does.
because you have
that's
that
your outlet.
It's my outlet
Yeah.
without me actually saying it.
Slam
fucking
dancing
gym
his own car and shit.
Ray, why'd you get in an accident? I knocked myself out.
No, because like there's times because my brother loves it too.
I was beating
And-
down my steering wheel.
No, okay.
Turn me right into oncoming traffic.
No,
Why'd you
'cause
drive like a fucking maniac?
that's
Just
I-
a chance.
me and my brother listen to certain songs, and all of a sudden we just like start headbanging in the car, like doing the drums and shit. When this happens, it's on.
No, that's me with like gangster rap.
I love it.
I fucking get
Oh,
down.
man.
Or that, or find the most offensive gangster song and just play it loud.
Or some
Just like,
attitude
fuck
Beyonce. Me and my sister. Woo, baby. Anyways, okay.
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
That was a good one.
Sounds,
I like that.
colors with sounds. What
Okay.
else you got?
All right. So people are really good at figuring out strangers' names based on their faces.
Figuring them out?
They're figuring out their names.
I can't figure out anybody's name.
Studies show that when given a random face and a list of names to choose from, people
Oh.
guess the right name more often than when left to chance.
I haven't. I need to take that test.
Scientists think it might be because stereotypes are subconsciously associated with names and that people unknowingly change their own appearance to fit the stereotype of their name.
I get that.
So you're gonna tell me they put his face somewhere with a list of names, and people are gonna say his name is Savoy?
Nope.
No fucking way. Or my name's Taryn? No, I'm
You're
gonna
not
get
gonna get-
fucking Karen or
we might be the exceptions.
the outliers.
Yeah, we might be the outliers, but
So you're talking about like John, David,
Yeah.
Nicole,
Right.
Emily.
yeah.
Yeah, the actual
Names like that?
Rachel. You know.
They're just saying more. Not they don't
Stephanie.
get it right all the time, but more often than not that they get the name
Because if
right
you if
or close or similar.
if we
to,
did that test,
I mean, but I
and
can
you put
understand.
my name on my face with a bunch of the names, I would get a bunch of Spanish names. I would not. No one would think of me first look Asian unless you
Well-
really looked. But I think just if you gave me my face real quick and a bunch of names, Jose.
You know what? I understand that because
Jose.
you give that.
For example,
I don't agree, but
Enrique. That's his name. Fucking Enrique.
his name is
Pablo, baby. You know what?
holy shit.
The only reason I would say that I agree with that or that I can see that being a fact is because you gave them a list of names.
Yeah.
You can't say that you can guess somebody's name or strangers' names if you don't have a list to go off of.
Even when I say my
Like, do you
name,
know how many names there are in the universe? Like, if you give me a list, of course I'm gonna
even if I
know.
say my name to somebody, someone thinks I'm saying something else. Oh, my name is Reagan. Reagan? Where's the G, bitch?
Welcome to my world.
Fucking
Oh, yeah.
I
A.
have to be on the phone. Karen,
I was like,
Darren,
Darren.
Terrence.
Oh my
Like,
I was
god.
like, my name is Raven.
Ma'am.
Raven? Bitch, where's the
I
V?
can understand people.
Yeah.
When you said
That
Rain,
one's
they say
different.
Rain.
Where I say Raven, they put a D. Raiden?
The only,
Yes, I'm
the
ready.
only
That's
one
so
I,
Rain. It's the future. No, sorry.
that's the only one I understand is Karen for me. And
Yeah.
that's,
You
I should
when
just change my fucking name to
even
Karen
before
at this
even
point.
like you
no, you,
don't
should
look
not
like a
change your name
Karen.
to Karen.
I hate
don't
that
look
name.
like
I
a
know.
Karen.
I'm just saying, like for work purposes, when they call me Karen, I don't. And I say, oh no, it's Taryn.
With a
like
T.
I say it's T, like T as in Tom.
No, no.
ARYN.
No, it's a 9, not a 6.
And I try, and if
If
they
it don't
still
work,
get
call
it,
me back.
and if they still get it wrong, I give up.
No, because
Yeah.
the one time when when
Oh, boy.
Aaron,
Oh boy.
we went
boy.
we went to
Well, now that we know some people who we don't think listen to this podcast actually listen to this podcast, we might as well just let it fly
Yeah.
because
No,
we know
because-
who they are now.
no, when it comes to the names, and we went to like Big Wangs, and then some girls, oh, what's your? Oh, my name is Rayan, and he asked, oh, what's his name? Oh, what's his? Oh, his name is Laren. Like, the fuck, like the name almost
Yeah,
sounds
Rayan
almost
and
similar. Yeah, I
Ryan.
was just like, people like that's y'all have some unique. That's like when we put our names on the thing.
Oh yeah.
When they get a clue, it's like you don't get these names often. You know,
You're
so
fucking
we're so
Dawn,
fucking fucking
Right.
cool here.
fucking Emma and
Yeah,
Emily.
right?
Get the fuck out of
Get
here.
away, get the fuck out of here. Be more creative with your names. What's wrong with y'all? Super trash.
That was they decode those names. They were given those names as from a baby. They just already put it inside.
know,
It
but
all came out garlicly.
A
and
lot of
delicious.
a lot of people don't appreciate the uniqueness of their name, and they're like, I can't find my name on a cup or a glass.
Good. I'm
Like,
glad. I'm like good.
I enjoy the fact that I can't
Yeah.
find that.
Yeah.
I can't find my middle name on there either because the way it's
the
spelled.
way it's spelled. Yeah.
But I mean, sometimes
You can't find mine at all either.
Oh my god.
Only in the Philippines you ever find my middle name. Tell you that much.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's the
But-
name of a hotel, baby. We own. Yeah,
Anyways.
it was cool that we own one. Beachfront property.
Mm-hmm.
It says Solardum Hotels. I'm like, oh shit, that's us.
oh, nice.
All right. What else you got?
Okay, the average white fluffy cloud weighs about 1.1 million pounds.
That is not what I thought you were.
What? I was
The
like, where's-
average white fluffy. I was like, oh god, where is this going?
this is a race thing, ain't it?
At first I thought it was.
How much it
Oh
weigh?
my god. The average white fluffy cloud weighs 1.1 million pounds.
You're the millions.
How? How
How do they
was somebody able to weigh a cloud?
I feel like it's the same way someone felt that they could determine how
Oh,
how
Big
much
the
the
moon?
Earth weighs, or how much
You know what it
the
is?
moon weighs.
you know.
I knew that was
It's
You know the
coming.
degree you
Math-
need for that? Meteorology is what you need.
We're gonna go to Savoy with the weather right now.
What was that?
Oh, yes. Hi. Me Nem Podcast.
Yes.
Yes. We got high wind warning in the valley. Northeast winds around 30 miles per hour, gusts up to 60 miles per hour possible after 10 p.m. Avoid unnecessary travel overnight, especially high-profile vehicles. Back to you.
AKA banshee noises outside.
You hear the swirling? You hear the
That shit
swirling?
was so funny. Oh god.
So how y'all feel
I
about
want the
that?
7-day forecast. I want the 7-day forecast. God damn it!
Oh, I get you. I get you.
Thank
that.
you, sir.
Next song.
Need humidity. I want everything.
How y'all feel about y'all
The,
clouds?
the
being-
barometer, how much they weigh.
How you feel about your clouds being so goddamn heavy?
Why do they weigh so much? That's what I
I
want
thought
to
they
know.
just
They they evaporate water, but then they don't always dump it out. So do they get heavier with all that water evaporation, and then they get to a heavy point and they're like torrential downpours? Like, I don't understand how it works. I know the cycle. You were taught in school how the
Yeah.
evaporation
I
and the
always
rain
thought-
and the
I don't
The
know
thing,
how
but
I don't know how
Rain
clouds
is-
work.
Why are clouds so
beyond the
goddamn
cycle.
heavy?
I don't know.
what are they
tornadoes
made?
like
What are
Jesus.
clouds made out of?
See that?
You know that
see.
tingly stuff when your leg falls asleep like Casper? That's what they got to be made out of, right?
Tingles.
That's what he says.
Oh
When
my
she
God.
in the movie Casper, and she goes, "What are you made of?" And he's like, "I'm not really sure, but you know how that tingly feeling when your leg falls asleep?"
Oh,
Clouds
ectoplasm.
are
think
made
it's
of
that.
water drops or
Yeah.
ice crystals.
There it is.
floating in
Ice
the sky.
crystals. Because that's how. Weird fact, comic books. That's
So
how.
who decides? So that
these-
clouds just be running around at 1,000,000 pounds, deciding
That's-
when they're gonna drop
That's
rain.
why speedsters who can.
I guess.
The ones in comic books, speedsters who can't fly, look like they're
I'm
running
still
on
taking my
clouds.
bachelor's in meteorology, all right?
What?
Need everybody to relax. I ain't got that far in the textbook
I need the
yet.
answers. Atmospheric pressure,
Atmosphere phenomenon. That's the degree.
atmospheric phenomenon.
Yeah. That's
Oh
the
my god, that's the bachelor's degree.
That's
He's
the degree you need.
Your degree in
Or-
atmospheric phenomena.
yeah.
Oh my god. Okay, what else you got?
All right.
Because I'm just hating on the weight of these clouds. I don't understand it. Hey, you know what though? If any of you, do-
float like that.
if any of you do understand why apparently clouds weigh so goddamn much, because apparently they carry a lot of water, but do they reach a certain point and then they decide, hey, it's gonna rain, let's drop some water?
Email us at
Whatever.
menm03@gmail.com and give an answer to Taryn.
I
please.
need an answer. Comment, like, share with your friends you think might know. I don't
Yeah.
know, but I need the
why
answer.
do clouds weigh much?
Why,
There it
why
is.
do clouds weigh good? What?
Why do- yeah, that's
Why
it.
do rain do words good?
Yes. That's
All right, what else you
that's
got?
what I'm going with.
Within a cloud, water droplets condense onto one another, causing the droplets to grow. When the water
Ah.
droplets get too heavy to stay suspended in the cloud, they fall to the earth as rain.
So they
So
collect.
basically, clouds weigh a lot because they hold a lot of water.
Yes.
The end.
And when the water accumulates,
and it gets too
So
much.
it's too
basically, they
heavy.
get too heavy.
And that's how we get the rain.
yeah.
Okay.
I'm sure there's like a proton, electron,
Usually
atom
Well, yeah, I'm sure that's
equation
where
for the weight of that, and that's why it decides when it falls.
you need
and then
degrees
the
on all of
lightning
them.
and the thunder happens and all that stuff.
You
so.
need degrees in all of them.
Well,
Right.
thunder happens
Chemistry.
when the clouds hit, and then the electricity from the clouds hitting gets emitted into lightning. And when lightning strikes sand, it makes glass.
Boom.
But I digress.
Minecraft.
Sweet home Alabama.
Minecraft, baby.
Thank you.
That's how it works in the game. Minecraft.
All right. Did you know that the football huddle was first used as at a college for the deaf in the 1890s, so the players could keep their signs hidden from opposing teams?
That's cool.
Right?
That
Ain't
is cool.
That's awesome.
You got to really pay attention for the play, though. Well, I guess
Well,
not
if
really
everyone-
because you can't hear anything.
Yeah, so you just don't.
So you're literally
doing
just paying
signs.
attention to what.
Yeah, the quarterback is doing. Everyone gets it.
That's
cool. That's
crazy.
really cool.
Huh. I dig that one.
Well, that's why huddles now players now have like weird names for their plays. Z90 did the new shit.
Hearing
Yeah.
bastards stealing my huddle.
That's really cool. I didn't know that. That's really awesome.
Bastards.
I want all of us to learn.
working
I
ears.
want all of us to learn sign language. Like that'd be cool. if
That'd
we
be
knew
cool
sign
to learn sign language.
And we could be out and about and just be like, fucking son of a- I'm cussing
talking all
crazy.
kinds of shit.
I
Oh,
would.
you guys can't
No,
hear? No,
you
we hear
can't-
just fine.
No, I know, but
Oh, right? You
No.
can't do that because that's like people who
Yeah.
speak Spanish in front of
Yeah.
me. They don't understand that I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
Just because
Oh,
I
so
can't
you don't
conjugate
wanna-
my verbs and speak back
Or if-
doesn't mean
or
I
if-
don't know you're talking
or-
shit about me.
Or if
I
we
feel
came
what
up with
you're
our
saying.
own language, that'd be sick.
Or what?
If we came up with our own
Our own
language, like our own
language.
little,
I
yeah.
freaking wish.
Or
We'll just all learn Pig Latin.
No, people.
all
I
right.
basically know it. It's not that difficult.
Yeah.
But anyways.
Okay, curiosity is fueled by what you already know. You're far more likely to be curious of the things you already know a little about than you are of something you know a lot about or absolutely nothing about.
I'm with that. That's my paranormal hitch. I'm more curious.
Well, yeah, because if you have a little bit,
I
you
do.
want to know more. But if you know nothing, you're fearful of it. Because people
Yeah.
fear what they don't know.
Yes.
I love the unknown. I don't fear the unknown.
Well, I'm just saying, like,
Yeah, I
that's
know,
what
yeah.
makes fears in general. It's like
Yeah.
people who are too scared to go outside,
Mhm.
they have a lot of fear because they don't know what's out. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like they don't know what's out there anymore.
Yeah, even though I know about the potential dangers of certain things,
Mm.
it's more my curiosity that feels it.
Mm.
That I'll pass that fear. Like I want to know this because it's interesting, very interesting.
Right.
It's very cool.
Mm.
It might do something, it might not. So, but hey, that's the risk you take
Right.
in anything you do. So,
Mhm.
so yeah, I get that. I'm with that.
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I understand it.
I mean, this is more silly than anything else. Did you know that baby corn is just regular corn that's harvested early?
Is it really? I thought it.
I love baby corn.
Mia loves baby corn. I didn't think that was it.
Oh, they
I
just
thought
pull it out in early
really.
development.
I thought it was like like you grow baby corn like baby corn separate. Huh. All
They're
right.
like,
all right.
how long does it take a full corn to mature? Let's. Well, I don't know if I'm saying the right word here, but
Oh, probably. It's probably a whole year. Well, no, it's probably 2 years harvest, right?
so to get a baby corn, you gotta pull it out in 6 months.
40 weeks and you have a baby corn. That's like a full term baby.
It
But
takes 60 to 100 days for corn to reach
Full corn.
Like
So
yeah,
you
to
pull it
reach
out at
full
30
harvest.
days to get baby corn.
Maybe.
I'm assuming
that's it?
Yeah.
60 to 100 days. That's
Well, yeah.
that's pretty quick.
Huh.
That's pretty quick
All right, that is.
for full corn. Shit. So 30 days. 30 days, baby corn. Let's go.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right.
Baby corn is 7 to 14 days.
Hey, damn.
That's a quick ass turnover. Why don't we
That
have
is.
more baby corns in the world? Because people want
don't-
full corn.
Yes.
People want full corn.
You never go baby corn. You always go full corn.
You never go full baby corn. You go full corn.
They want full popcorn, not baby
Right.
popcorn.
Oh my god. Okay.
Because the baby popcorn be like, this big, can't even eat it.
All right. Big dogs are more well-behaved pets. Studies show bigger dogs usually have better behavior than smaller dogs, but it's not because they're inherently better animals. It's because of humans. We tend to put less effort into the discipline of little dogs because we assume they can't do as much damage. So larger dogs typically end up having better training.
I'm with that. People have little ass chihuahuas and
That's
chihuahuas are a
true.
bunch of
Little
assholes.
dogs are assholes.
Because the fucking
They're out of
owners don't do
control.
shit.
Well, like
They're just
Desi has
annoying.
a Great Dane. Stacy has a Great Dane.
Oh, that dog is.
and
well
their
behaved.
dogs are great.
Uh,
Desi's dog,
I would say
she's big, but she's not crazy.
when it comes to my dog, yeah, she has her moods, so I get that.
She's insane.
She's crazy. Yeah, I love her
Huh.
though. Keeps me young.
I can see that.
I'm with that. Yeah, no, I agree with that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
little,
little
Well,
dogs,
you
Yeah.
don't have to because it's a fact, right?
little dogs are assholes.
True.
They stink.
Not only that, it's just like I think little dogs for me, it does kind of keep because it keeps me active. So that's the one thing that
I'm coming home active.
coming home active.
Sorry.
Somebody,
I wasn't gonna say it, and then I was gonna say it, and then I wasn't gonna say it.
I don't see no legs in this glass.
Oh my god.
Someone called my wife. I'm coming home active.
All right, what else?
All right. If you want to better understand something, argue with yourself about it.
I do.
Imagining and exploring different sides of an argument gives you a more sophisticated insight because you're likely to link more problems and solutions, finding more criticisms, and gain a deeper knowledge of both your own views and opposing ones.
That's why you
Yeah.
do that.
Yeah.
Give both sides of the argument, and yeah.
We like that's thing. We're so good at playing devil's advocate. We like that.
Yeah, you can. Yeah.
Well, I play that all the time.
No,
I do. I do
yeah.
it everywhere.
No, I-
and people
I
are like,
do-
what? I was like,
I do too.
Don't mistake me playing devil's advocate for my beliefs.
Right.
Yeah,
I-
yeah.
I'm doing it because
trying to help
people
your
need-
ass out.
Well,
Yeah. Well,
yeah,
well-
the general public is like, I believe this. Okay,
Right.
but why do you believe that? Do you believe that because you've seen both sides? Do you believe that because that's the only thing you know about?
Right.
And that's what pisses me off.
Yeah.
And that could be about anything.
Yeah.
And I'm like, don't go spitting these opinions as facts because you chose that side.
That's what a lot of people spit out is their opinion. This is your opinion. It's not a fact. It's a fucking opinion.
That is a basic thing that you learn very early, the difference between fact and opinion. I remember when Mia learned that last year. You have to go through these sentences and decide like what's fact and opinion. And they do that like your whole ass life.
Right.
Then you get to like statistical research
Mhm.
and you still have to do that. They still make you do these worksheets on what's fact and what's opinion because
Right.
it's really important not to get opinions and facts misconstrued.
Right.
That's
But
why
now
I'm
I know why
That's why I'm like
you do
arguing.
that
That's
all the
why
time.
I argue. I do.
Do you argue with yourself?
Yeah, because I had arguing with other people because it was like you're so stuck on the one. I'm like, oh my god, just look at the other, just please, one time.
Flip it around. Flip.
Yeah.
Flip it.
See the other side, and
Yeah.
then tell me what you think. I'm not asking you to change your fucking belief. Just tell me what you think about this side.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And if you believe, cool. At least I know what the where your mindset is.
Or at least
But-
you
Yeah.
considered it.
Exactly.
Yeah.
When you're like so close-minded, fuck you. I don't deal with your ass.
I hate
Sick
that.
of you.
I'm so sick of that shit. But anyway.
So yeah,
But I digress.
I'm
All right,
trying
you want
to.
to hit us with one last one?
All
I'm
right.
trying to.
Okay. One last one. Witches were never burned at the stake during the Salem witch trials. Out of all the women and men convicted, 19 were sentenced to death by hanging. One was pressed to death under heavy stones, and others died in jail while awaiting trial. But no witches were executed by burning in English colonies of North America because the law did not permit it.
Yep.
I actually did not know
that's
that.
That's all fiction, but witches burning at the stake.
Why'd they do that? Makes for a good story?
Yeah, makes it more fantastical.
Yeah, I feel like the burning thing had to do with also vampire shit too.
Yeah.
It's like,
More
to
fantastical,
kill it,
yeah.
burn it. That way it can't come back and get you. Maybe they
Because
maybe they
witches-
felt that was a thing.
But they
for-
didn't actually do that. So
No.
why did you decide to say...
Just to make it more dramatic, maybe
Yeah.
more fantastical in a way.
Okay. Well, my question is, and I hope this makes other people think, like, I get people have imaginations. I feel like a lot of people's imaginations are very limited.
Mhm.
So, like, where does half this shit come from?
That's
Like,
right.
Where do dragons come from? Where do vampires come from?
That's
Where
why
do
these-
werewolves come from? Where does fucking, like, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Like these fiction
Yeah.
writers are so good because based on Dracula is based on a real guy who wasn't, Vlad the Impaler. He just impaled people.
It's not fiction. It came from real places.
But yeah, I
No,
digress.
no.
And that's my
Yeah,
point.
Yeah,
But
but
I
I'm saying,
digress.
but to make it more dramatic, he's a vampire. He has teeth. He bites people. He drinks blood. That's
Okay, but
yeah.
maybe he didn't. Did somebody else, and that's why they made it up? Like, or did they just
Or they
make
heard-
all of these stories overly extravagant? Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah, but
Yeah,
or
there's a
they
reason
or they.
why these
That's why there's a bunch
stories
of myths
come out the way
and
they
legends
are. Yeah.
and lore.
okay, but are they myths and legends? Like, did
I-
they make all of these up?
I feel
A
like
lot of them, yeah.
I feel like
But I feel like
there's every legend, lore, whatever is based. There's some truth based to
Yeah.
it. We just don't know how much of it
Is the truth
is
and how
based
much
in
is
truth.
Because
but
that's
there
how-
has to be some because like they say, no idea is new under the
Yeah.
sun. So
That's
because
what I'm
because
saying,
the
yeah.
example of one is the Slender Man. It was straight
Well, see,
internet
now we-
lore.
we're talking about a whole other thing.
Yeah,
man.
no,
That's
it,
like
it was a whole
paranormal.
lore, and all of a sudden it grew into its own mind of its own. Like, oh, people back in the 1800s saw this figure, and then, but it was based on an internet thing. But all of a sudden now, oh, I did see it. So
Well, the mind is powerful.
That's what I'm
so
saying.
If you believe
Yeah,
in
yeah.
something,
And
enough,
that's another thing.
It will
thing
either
that-
happen or you will see it.
If there's a
or,
certain
yeah.
amount of people believe on a certain thing, it'll actually manifest itself to be a real thing.
And that-
manifest.
And see, and that's my whole ass point about why it's important to manifest everything positive and not the negative things,
Yes.
because the things that you manifest, the things that you think about most, and the things that you focus your energy on are going to be the things that come to
I want to
fruition.
use his line.
If you believe it, you
Yeah.
can achieve it.
I was going to use that. It's not human nature. Everyone thinks negative.
Yeah,
fucking God.
but that's exactly.
That's what I'm saying.
I mean, that's true, but she's also right.
Yeah.
If you believe,
You can train yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah,
to-
you can.
If you believe positively and you think positively, positive things will happen because, like we talked about,
Not to say
How
you're
many
free of life roadblocks,
Right,
like,
right.
but you know,
how many episodes
But-
ago was that where we talked about law of attraction? Like
Ooh.
that was like the early stages, but that's
Ooh.
what happens. You think positive,
Yeah, but
positive things.
and to look at
come
those
to you.
roadblocks in a positive way, like, okay, I can beat this.
what?
Mhm.
Well, that or what is the lesson that I'm supposed to learn from
Yeah.
this?
Right.
Yeah. That's the positivity. A lot of people are like, oh, I'm going through some bad times. They all just think pure negative. I'm like,
And I get it because it sucks.
Yeah.
But
And you don't think that there's anything
how am I
positive.
going to get
from
through
it.
this?
I
What
should
do I
get
learn
paid.
from this? Like,
Yeah.
for the amount of people hitting me up, God being a goddamn therapist. Shit.
Well, hey,
go to school, baby.
You know what I'm saying?
Let's
You
start
might-
paying me.
You might need to start.
I'm gonna start
doing
I'm start a PayPal account.
Yeah.
The
You
thing
get your
is
paper up.
life coach.
There you go, see?
You don't need a degree to be
Yeah.
a life coach.
Word.
So
See?
That's
Boom.
that's when I did that video with Chris Eversole about bullying.
Mhm.
Who they did call us to talk to kids in school.
yeah,
That was really cool.
yeah.
And then a lot of on YouTube or whatever, they hit me up personally, like, "Hey, I'm going through this. You know, how do I?"
Mm-hmm.
And I would give like advice.
Yeah.
Mhm.
You know,
Out of the kindness of my heart.
'Cause I don't like that. You know, bullying was a, you know,
Yeah.
not cool. That's gonna be another topic one day.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I got-
Any last comments? Final thoughts?
Thoughts,
Any final
opinions,
thoughts?
no.
How did you guys feel about?
Whoa.
Oh, something fell out of the closet.
Woo!
Ooh, that
Crazy.
was scurry. Ray's over there manifesting paranormal beings in my house. You better get the fuck
That was
out.
up my fist.
You better get the fuck
I was
out.
ready to fucking fight.
Oh my god!
Scared the shit out.
I dug that. I didn't know most of
I
that
say,
stuff.
did you feel like you learned
No, I
something?
did.
Did I learn you today?
You did. I learned
keep
it.
doing that thing with my ears, moving my eyes.
Yeah,
I
I
can
like
feel
it.
Yeah,
it.
you can feel it.
Yeah, you manifest. I feel my ears moving. Yeah, the cloud thing was cool. The cloud thing was cool.
Clouds are heavy.
Clouds are heavy as balls.
1 million pounds.
I look at it, I'm like, man, I'm surprised this thing hasn't killed us yet. It's like a look at clouds all
Hey,
day.
wait.
It's a
Wait,
cloud
so
just
much.
fell on him. What happened? Cloud fell out of the sky.
Well, the cloud doesn't fall. The water falls out of the clouds.
Water
so
killed me.
Boom.
I guess we're, it's safe the way it is.
So that cloud had too much water, so I let it go. Got it. It did weigh a million. It lost a few pounds.
Oh my god.
Yeah, now it's just 1 million pounds.
It's on its
Goddamn-
physical fitness.
Jesus Christ.
All right, we got some paranormal activity to deal with apparently.
All right,
So we'll go ahead and sign off on this episode
So
of the
we-
Me Nem
don't-
Podcast, episode 35, feeling live. Right on Tiz.
Don't cross the streams, guys. Don't cross the streams.
So yeah, so we're gonna sign off. We're out of here once again. I am Soul Brother Number 1, Black Dynamite, also known as Savoy.
I am Rain, a.k.a. Weatherman.
And I'm just plain Taryn.
She's tearing. She ain't worked on her AKAs.
Yeah,
yet.
she-
I don't need AK. I'm the one and only.
Okay.
Look at her. One
And only. Oh, you know it. I gotta get my Ricochet shirt. I gotta get that pose down. Woo, baby.
Learn that backflip and superhero landing.
If he can, well, nah, she's already athletic.
Oh, who?
Casey Cat.
Casey Cat.
She got injured.
His girlfriend.
It's kayfabe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Broken leg.
Yeah, it's kayfabe.
Oh yeah, she's not injured. Thank goodness.
Yeah. It's probably for
But anyways.
something minor.
Yeah.
All right,
anyway,
you
yeah,
lovely, you beautiful people out there in the world.
As Ray say, you sexy mofos.
We love you.
We out of
Boys
here.
and girls.
Love you.
This is episode 35.
Love y'all.
5.
It's been real. We'll see y'all
Peace.
next week.
Straight 5
In the Middle
universe.
East. Literally.
Peace up.
A-Town.
down.
Chill. That's court martial.